Do you like Ben 10? Then press like.
Basically, Cartoon Network has plans for 2022. Cartoon Network is going to be splitting the types of cartoons it has with HBO Max. The cartoons that are aimed for kids of ages 7 to 11 will be on Cartoon Network Studios. However, Cartoon Network will come out with a new production studio called Cartoon Network Max. Cartoon Network Max will be airing PG-13 cartoons. And guess what one of the shows on CN Max is going to be? You guessed it, Ben 10. Rada, my brothers and sisters by God. This is your brother in Christ, Abstract Schnitzel, here with another video. In this Omni-News video, we finally have news about the next Ben 10 series. So let's get right into it. According to a 4chan archive, there are several shows that will be on Cartoon Network Studios and Cartoon Network Max, and a new Ben 10 series that just entered production will be on Cartoon Network Max. Ben 10 co-creator Duncan Rouleau was asked if he could confirm or deny rumors that Cartoon Network Max would be responsible for the new Ben 10 show, and Duncan said he couldn't. I have a hunch that this confirms that this information is true. He had no problem confirming that there wouldn't be an Omniverse continuation, a Kevin 11 spin-off, and a live-action series when those rumors were spreading in the fandom. So why would he have a problem confirming or denying this rumor, unless it were actually true? And this is crazy. Not even Ben 10 Ultimate Alien was rated PG-13. And Ben 10 Ultimate Alien was pretty dark, so imagine how dark this new series could get if it is PG-13. And when you think about it, it makes sense. If you watched my video about the next Ben 10 series that I made a month or so ago, I explained why the next Ben 10 series was most likely going to be a continuation of the reboot. If you haven't seen that video, you can check it out after you're done watching this one. But think about it. The Ben 10 reboot's target audience was children between the ages of 7 and 11, and the show went on for 5 years. This means that the age group that grew up with the reboot will fit in with the age group targeted for the next Ben 10 series. And on top of that, older Ben 10 fans are going to want to watch this PG-13 Ben 10 series, because it's going to be PG-13. And they might even want to watch the current reboot to catch up on all those stories that they missed, which would bring Cartoon Network extra revenue from the reboots. Or they might just watch my Ben 10 reboot recap videos to get a quick recap on the important things that happened. But anyway, I see what Cartoon Network is going for, and I think this is a very wise business decision on their part. And remember when Duncan said that there was another element that was up for grabs at the moment, due to changes at Warner Brothers, Cartoon Network, and HBO Max? I'm thinking this further confirms this, as well as additional proof that the next Ben 10 series would likely be a reboot continuation. Since we never got to learn about what happened to Kevin at the end of Season 4, or about Bashmouth, or about Kevin's mutated aliens, or about Max's plumber history, and many more things that Duncan said we'd learn about in other projects besides Season 5 specials, all of these missing storylines could just be explained in this new series. It could have flashbacks the way Omniverse did with 11-year-old Ben, or it could just continue on with an older version of Ben and explain things along the way. I'm not confirming that it is 100% a reboot continuation, but it most likely is based on my analysis. And again, this analysis was explained in my previous video regarding the next series. We'll have to wait and see if I predict correctly. Now, I do not yet know if this new series, along with any of the other shows on Cartoon Network Max, will be airing strictly on Cartoon Network Max, or if they will additionally air on the Cartoon Network channel. I'm thinking that if the Cartoon Network Max shows were to air on TV, they would probably air those shows on evenings, before the Adult Swim shows air, and have the shows for younger kids airing during the mornings and afternoons. But some fans are speculating that it could be strictly on HBO Max, which might mean that there could be 8 episodes per season, which is the format of shows run by HBO Max. If there are going to be 8 episodes per season, then there probably won't be any filler episodes, which would be a first for a Ben 10 show. And I've always wanted to see what Ben 10 would be like with no filler for at least a season, so I definitely wouldn't mind this for a whole series. However, if this series were to be hitting an HBO Max move, the episodes would probably air all at once, which would low-key kinda suck because there wouldn't be much hype to build up. But again, we don't know how this show will be handled, so any information about the way it will air is purely speculation at this point. but it is nice to see that production for the show has finally started. I personally think that Cartoon Network is going to continue airing the show on TV as well as on HBO Max, but we'll have to see. Considering the fact that it typically took about a year to produce each season of the reboot, and it seemingly took about a year or two to produce each of the first 4 Ben 10 series, I don't see this new series coming out until late 2022 or even sometime during 2023 at the very least. So watch out for those clickbaiting Ben 10 YouTubers that say, "New Ben 10 series coming 2021" or some scummy stuff like that. Because it's not coming in 2021, I can guarantee you that, especially if they just started production. I'll be making Omni-News revealing any legitimate news I get, so make sure you're subscribed with post notifications turned on if you want to keep up with any Ben 10 news that comes out. And while you're at it, drop a like on this video and share it. You can even leave your thoughts on how you feel about a PG-13 Ben 10 series and what you think about this news in the comments. This has been Omni-News, your #1 source for Ben 10 news. And don't forget that you can come to God as you are. God bless.